Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Tom. We are finishing up the last bit of coal to be delivered to the H-beam factory. I did do all the iron. It's pretty much the same step. You come here, pick it up, and go. You gotta make sure you're going to the right place, obviously. I did have to buy this dump truck, and I upgraded it. I lifted it. I put suspension work in it. I also widened out the wheels, or widened out the stance. And I have 355 final gear and a 6-speed transmission. I think it's the heavy duty or medium duty one that I have and not the factory one. So it gives you a little bit stronger gears so you can climb the hills. Um, yeah, the iron is a lot heavier than the coal, so it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass to get out of here. If you don't have some suspension work, you're always bottoming out, and every time that you try to climb a hill with it, you pop a wheelie. So I beefed up the suspension, lifted it, made it a little stronger. I also added a winch on the front for extra weight, so the wheels would stay down. I did try to use the other dump truck. I got halfway up here, and then there's a really steep hill coming up. I tried, couldn't get up there with that, so I decided to buy this and upgrade it. And with this dump truck, I had to do 4 trips of iron that you get here, and then 4 trips of coal, and I'm on my 4th trip of coal. And I mean, the sights out here are really, really beautiful and awesome, but it's a kind of a pain in the ass to do. I had the autopilot do some of it when I was doing other stuff around the house yesterday afternoon, so I could continue doing this, and then every once in a while when I'd come back, he would be stuck in the mud or completely upside down. So I'd have to reset the truck and then drive for a little bit and then reset autopilot and then go back doing whatever I was doing at the time. And yeah, it was a struggle. I think I got all the iron and 2 loads of coal hauled roughly around 10 p.m., 10:30 last night. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. I am over it. I'm going to stop playing. And I went to bed, and then it rained a bunch last night, so they canceled the derbies. So I am home all day today. So I was just like, frick it. I'm just going to finish where I left off last night, and I am going to finish my coal deliveries and then take the H beams up and finish my depot. So that's what my plan is for this video, is to just finish this and deliver my H beams. So it's probably going to be quite a long video like the one yesterday, but it's not all of the loads. I decided to just take one load and just finish it at the end instead of doing multiple loads up here, or coming up here and picking up the loads, because it takes a while to get up here and a while to get down. But the views in some spots are really, 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 really nice. When you just start coming up here, there's a really awesome waterfall. And then there's one spot with like water on both sides, I think. I honestly don't remember. But but yeah, it's cool. It's all forestry and pretty much all Mother Nature stuff. Which is cool. You got some steep ass hills. You got the main highway down there, I think. Yeah, I mean, I could probably just yeet it off the side and go, but I don't know if that'll actually work. So I'm just going to follow this path because it's kind of nice, even though it's treacherous as hell. I'm guessing if I actually put time in with the other dump truck and actually upgraded it somewhat more than what it was, like suspension work and I think actual locking diffs and everything, I might have probably made it up here and made it a little bit of a shorter process for me. But at the same point, I'm actually happy that I had to get this one. It's taken Obviously, a lot more time, but I've actually been able to look at everything coming up in through here and stuff like that too. So it's kind of cool. Like, there's Mario mushrooms and everything up here, like, or the Smurf mushrooms or whatever. There's fucking, it's really nice. I just decided that this truck would probably be the best anyway, since it's 6-wheel drive. And you can change it from four-wheel drive to 6-wheel drive, so you have all axles spinning at the same time. And being completely upgraded with the transmission setup that I have and the rear differential, it pretty much pulls itself out of everything in four-wheel drive. But I've had to put it in 6-wheel drive a few times carrying the iron ore because, well, the iron ore is really heavy, and when you get stuck, you're stuck with it for the most part. There's a really steep hill coming up that I struggled terribly because every time I get halfway up, the front end of the truck would lift up and I'd tip over on my back. But yeah, it's been quite the adventure getting all this stuff to make the H-beams. But if I would have had to buy this to do this, you make a shit ton of money doing this stuff. Like my first drop off with iron, I made like 150K for just 6 units. So that was really awesome. But I had to put a bunch of money in this, and yeah. But yeah, it's really nice looking. Like there's lakes and shit like that. It's actually really pretty, I guess. For being up in the mountains and everything. I wouldn't have anticipated it looking this nice up here, but it's actually quite the view when you're coming up. And there is, not exactly sure, oh, there's the waterfall. Yeah. The waterfall is amazing. When you're coming up, you can see it while you're turning this corner. It's awesome when it comes into the lake. But yeah, it's awesome. Not gonna lie, they put a lot of detail up here, I'm not gonna lie. And then there's like one spot coming down, like right up here where the trees got all the moss and stuff on it. So it feels like you're driving through like a place that should be haunted or something, so it's kind of cool too. And it literally looks like where like witches and warlocks and fucking gnomes and everything should be. It's all like creepy kind of looking now. All the moss and everything dangling off the trees. Wow. I think it's cool that they put this much detail up in here. And I guess there's a few delivery spots on the way up, like you can drop stuff. I'm not sure what this place requires. It's a construction site, so it requires everything. And you can get sand from here, I guess. As well. I did not know that, but yeah. And at the end of this path, there's a storage depot that I could have made my life a little bit easier. I could have used this dump truck and hauled everything down there, and then used my big dump truck to take it to the steel mart, or the steel mill. I really didn't know anything about it until this morning when I actually paid attention and looked at the place. I thought it was just like a warehouse for like boxes or like something, or like a place that you just drop fuel off. But no. You can drop everything that you need for the steel mill there. So you could just do a bunch of this stuff and then deliver it to that place, and then use a bigger dump truck and take it from that to the steel mill, or to other places that require coal and iron and everything else. Yeah, I think when I checked, there was coal was going. Hold on, I don't know if it's still a thing. It's in the high priority stuff. There was one for coal, and 199% bonus going to Dasha Harbor, or I guess crude oil is going really good now. I should freaking do that. It's at 200%. I guess that's something that we could do later, if it's still up there. I mean, So high priority stuff just means that you'll get paid more for delivering it because they are in a high demand. So they'll make more money than normal. And I haven't been doing any oil deliveries lately to the harbor. The most that I've done is take the oil to the plastic factory to make those pipes last time. So I have not hauled oil in a hot while up to Jeju. So maybe next video. I know I already put that in a video where I hauled it up there. But I enjoy doing it. It takes forever, but I enjoy doing it. And honestly, I'll just use a regular tanker and a semi instead of hauling it the other way. I mean, sure, I make more profit doing it the other way, but that's fine. I'd rather just do truck and tanker instead of tanker truck with a tanker behind it. It takes so much longer that way. And I can't turn. And I'm rolling over. Darn it. And towing up here, it depends on how much weight or how much you're carrying, but it ranges also on the position that you get put. And I'm in the mud pit, so I might, I can't turn. Alright, so I'll just lock her in 4 or 6 lock and drag myself out. I have found out if you're trying to climb a hill and you start spinning, if you stop and then hold the parking brake and just rev the piss out of it and release it and hold whatever gear you want to be in, you climb up it every single time as well. You don't even have to be in 6x to climb it. So I'm guessing I could have probably honestly made it with the other dump truck if I would have actually took some time and done some suspension work and everything with it. But I was just like, this is easier. I thought it wouldn't take as much, so I was just gonna do like 2 trips of each and just call it. But turns out with this dump truck, it takes 4 trips to make 2 H-beams. So it kind of sucks, but at the same point, it's been fun and annoying at the same time. It's a little stressful, a little annoying. Is you do get stuck, and it's not that fast of a process coming through here. I've had to use the refueling option multiple times because there is no gas stations around here. But normally it's like 1 refueling per trip around, and the refueling only gives you half a tank. So this truck does get pretty good fuel economy, or whatever you want to call it. But you still have to refuel it every trip roughly. I stopped at a few gas stations before I decided to do this and find some fuel or gas cans. I didn't find any, so I don't know if that's even in the game. Honestly, it might be. Maybe I'm stopping at the wrong places. Do not know, so I've just been using the refueling option. And honestly, I'm pretty sure if I even had the fuel cans or gas cans, I would have ran out of fuel a long time ago. And would still have to be using the refueling option. The only thing that does suck about the refueling option is that, or I guess 2 things, is that it costs more, and you only get a half tank of fuel. And it costs more and you only get a half tank of fuel. You don't get a full tank. So it kind of sucks that way. But honestly, the view and everything out here is kind of decent. It's in-game with the time setting that I have it at 60 minutes, or like an hour long. It's like 60 minutes day, 60 minutes night, or it's just 60 minutes total. I don't remember. It's like an hour-long day technically, and it takes pretty much a whole day to make a whole trip if you don't wreck like I am right now. But yeah, some of the hills suck, and if you're not paying attention or going too fast, you will roll over. Yeah, but it's interesting. It's been quite the experience to haul stuff from up here. I'm honestly sure if you brought, I don't think there is like a dump truck trailer, so was gonna say, if you hauled a semi and a trailer up here, I don't think you'd ever make it. But I don't think there is an option. I know there's a dry bulk, but that doesn't work for this stuff, I don't think. But honestly, even if it did, I honestly don't think you'd ever be able to get it up here without maybe the Jamusi semi. But at that point, you'd be way too overweight anyways to haul anything out, I would think. Because that's just a little tiny semi. It's pretty much this truck, just with the semi bed. Or the semi hitch or trailer hitch and shit. But yeah, once you get through all the mountainside and stuff, you pretty much end up on this dirt road. And it turns out, Jesus, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. But turns out that's a warehousing place for iron and coal and stuff. So I could have just hauled everything down from the mountain, put it there, and then hauled it down to the bigger semi, the bigger dump truck. Which I did not know. I didn't know that that's what that place was. Never stopped. I just kept on driving by it until this morning when I stopped there to see what it was. I seen the piles there, and I was just like, okay. I just thought it was like a construction site or something at first. Because the construction sites do have piles of like dirt and stuff. I didn't think that was like piles of iron and coal and stuff, but I guess it is, and you can just haul stuff there instead. I do have not a very fast like transmission or gearing, so like highest speed is like I think 81 miles an hour, and it takes a hot while to get there because the gears are spread out. But honestly, this setup, I will show you when I'm done doing this. It works very, very well because when you're in 6x, you can even in 6th gear, your max speed is like 24, 26 miles an hour. So it gives you all the power and all the torque throughout all the gears, so you just pull yourself out of all your messes. But yeah, it takes a hot minute to get up to road speed, and then yeah, it takes a while with the low gear ratio in the rear axle and the tranny setup, so it takes a hot while. But it has all the torque that it needs to pull itself out of everything, which I'm quite impressed. I just guessed and started putting stuff on this. And the first time I just had the engine and tranny set up in the final gear. I didn't do the suspension work. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to haul some iron. Well, it literally squatted the truck down, or the back of the truck down under the tires pretty much. And every time you hit a bump, you would pretty much pull a wheelie. So I was just like, you gotta put some suspension work in it. I'm not exactly sure how strong my suspension is. I don't think I maxed it out. I think it's at like 300%. So 500 is max. Might be at 500, I don't know. And then I lifted it up all the way, so at 10 centimeters or whatever they consider fully lifted. But yeah, it handles pretty well. I did put anti-rolling and put an angle kit and everything on it, and then obviously winch up front because it gives you a little more weight up front. And for the most part, it pretty much kept the front tires completely off the ground. There are a few spots when you end up winding it up nice and tight and then sending it up the hill, holding it in a gear, it will pop a wheelie, or at least pop one wheel off the ground while you're climbing. But yeah, this little truck, or little dump truck, very impressive. I don't like the actual truck or the semi version of this, but dump truck, very, very impressive. At least with this setup. But yeah, there's 6 gears, and I don't think we've made it into 6th yet. You gotta avoid the po-po. But yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this experience. I really enjoy the scenery and stuff. It's been quite the chore though. And most of the time when I got the truck unstuck, or I actually drove myself out of where we were just at. I just set autopilot and then I just walk away and let it go down here to the steel mill. But I mean, it's honestly up to you guys how you do it. If you do this at some point, and maybe you could use a different dump truck as well. I'm guessing you can. You just have to change gears and suspension and stuff, I would assume. But as far as I know, this is the only one that has actual drive axle up front. So the rest of them just have drive axles in the rear. So not sure how well that would work climbing up some of the hills or in the mud in some of the spots, but maybe it does work. I got halfway up there with the big semi, and then I hit a really big hill, and then it pretty much just came to a stop. I would back all the way up to where I was coming from and give her a full send. I tried holding it in different gears. I tried everything that I could. I'd get halfway to 3/4 of the way up, and then it'd just stop and just start rolling back down. Even with doing the whole rev banging and sending it up, it would get halfway, 3/4 of the way, and just stop and spin and start sliding back down. So that's why I decided to go with the Jamusi. Honestly, I'm actually happy that I did. Does a pretty good job. Even factory suspension does a really good job. It's just a slight bit more of a pain because you're always popping wheelies. But hey, that's what it is. And I'm guessing there's other ways that you can get up there with different trucks, like I said. So anything's possible if you give it, I guess. Or I guess do some digging and looking at seeing what you actually need to get up there. Like figure out what suspension works the best for your truck. And stuff like that. That's pretty much what I did with this. I ran it down there with like factory suspension. And then I was like, yeah, I definitely have to change that because I'm dragging and popping wheelies, so I did. And I added the winch. I don't know if I could actually hook the winch up to a tree or not. I never tried. But it does add extra weight to the front. So that's pretty much the only reason why I added it. And it works pretty well. And this will be the last load of everything. And I should be able to have 2 H-beams. I already have one made and on a flatbed already. So let's just unload this and go. This side is for H-beams. That side over there is to make coils. And yeah, I made 60, pretty much 60 grand almost. I mean, the price does go down more and more you do it, but it does pay quite well, even though. I'm just gonna leave this here, shut it off, put on parking brake. Because my truck's over there, the other one is. Actually, I could just drive this over there. But yeah, I will make an H-beam, and it takes 12 coal, 8 iron, 2 limestone. I only hauled one load of limestone here, which was 10 units. I do have the Atlas dump truck that I try to use to do the coal and iron, bringing limestone down here at the moment, just to keep that up, so I don't have to do it again if I require to do this stuff again, I guess, at some point, or want to build another building, or actually do this stuff for a while. So I won't have to worry about the limestone. It will always be here. I wish the AI would be, or the autopilot or AI would be able to climb up those mountains with these trucks, but they struggle a lot. Maybe if you just sent an AI out there to do it, it would probably maybe be able to do it actually, but I did not try that. It just seemed like a struggle for the actual autopilot mode, so I'm guessing pretty much be the same concept. Be a struggle for them as well. I should have probably did some suspension work because she's already kind of sagging, but I got one on here ready. I will load the second one whenever it's done, which will be now. Yeah. Alright. And we'll load it. And they both are going to my construction site. And yeah, that's gonna be quite the load, but that's fine. And both were loaded, and we will be off. Yeah, we got some decent weight. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, turns out this shit weighs a lot. But it's alright. We'll give her a full send. I'm not exactly sure which route they're taking me. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, simple. I haven't completed Actually, I have taken this whole road for the most part. It's pretty much not stupidly hilly or anything, so that's cool. This route, honestly, is smoother and somewhat better. It's kind of windy, I guess, but this route is a lot better than taking this route. It's less hilly, I think. I guess with the dump truck, it's less hilly. I'm not exactly sure how bad it actually is. I guess I never really paid attention. I use autopilot to just bring the dump truck down here for most of the time. Like from the top of the map when I started doing this. Well, it's what it is. I guess roughly from the top to here, it was like, what, 24 minutes, give or take, 25. So, I guess it's not that time consuming, but making a lot of trips. So give or take from here to back there and back is almost an hour long trip. So yeah, to do 4 loads, that's what, like 6 hours almost. I don't know, it took me pretty much goddamn all afternoon yesterday to do it. And these 2 loads that I did this morning, it took forever. Or at least felt like forever. But we'll get this stuff delivered, and as far as I know, this is all that the depot requires, so... And am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Frick me. I fricked up, man. I fricked up. I guess we turning around. I should have paid attention. Gosh darn it. Oh, I guess it's gonna take a little longer. I got talking and not paying attention. Jesus. But we're just gonna give her a good old freaking send. What was I gonna say? It kind of looked like it was going the wrong way at first, and then I was like, meh, maybe not. But no, it's a good thing that I looked here. It would have been a longer trip than it already needed to be. But I guess we're going to shoot back this way. I'm not exactly sure if you can haul more than 2 pallets of this, or two, two, two stacks at one time. Maybe. I'm not sure. Might be possible. Might not be. Grinding. Oh yeah. Alright, we're going there anyway now. We're golden. It's pulling pretty decent actually. I'm surprised. I don't know. I just felt like honking at them. They don't do anything. But they're waiting for a taxi or bus. Yeah. It's, I don't know. I think after I get this done, I'm not sure what I want to do after this. I might just do some odd and end trucking for a little while, or might jump into Surrounded and check what that patch note was. I'm not sure yet. I kind of wanted to play Surrounded yesterday, but then I would have never gotten this done. I am happy that it did rain, so I could stay home and do this and make the video today instead of having to wait until either tonight or tomorrow after work. But hey, either way, I would have gotten it done sooner or later. Yeah. Oh yeah, I hit the taxi. My bad. My bad. Oh yeah, this pull's pretty freaking slow. Oh, I just like this semi. Oh, I got the cops. Ah, shucks. Oh shoot, we gotta slow down. Gotta turn. We gotta turn. Oh, we're going. Oh, we're not going over. Sweet. Okay, frick the cop. We ain't outrunning, baby. If not, we'll give her sure as a hell of a try. I don't even know where he's at. Or we'll probably meet another one, and then another one. Yeah, I did see quite a few cops earlier coming back down this way. So, I don't know. We'll see. We might be able to outrun them. I don't hear him, nor see him behind me, so we're golden. We are golden. But yeah, it's a nice ocean view. But yeah, this is quite quite the process. Very long process. Was it enjoyable? Yes it was, but annoying at the same time. And I like it wasn't annoying doing it. It was just annoying at how long it took. I guess. I'm guessing if I could have used my other dump truck, it would have been so much easier and so much faster. I would have only had to do, I think, one trip of one trip of iron and then two trips of coal, and then that's all that I would have needed to do from up there. So only three loads instead of 8 loads. Right, 8 loads, 4 and 4. Yeah, 4 and 4. Yeah. So it took me 8 loads. So it took me probably, gosh darn, about 6.5, 7 hours, I guess. Well, it took me 6 hours. Probably took me 6.5 hours last night or yesterday afternoon, and then it took me well, what, an hour? I think I started a little after 11 to do the first load that I did this morning, and then the second load that I just recorded. So, been a hot while. Been a hot while. So almost 8 hours of driving, pretty much, give or take. I mean, yeah, most like this stuff I could just put it on autopilot and walk away and do other stuff, but I got nothing else to do today now. So, full send mode. Kind of happy that I built the small one, or I'm building the small repair depot, because if I built the big one, I would still be hauling coal and iron, because I think that requires 4 of these pallets of beams. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it requires 4. So then with that tank, or that dump truck, it would have taken 16 loads. So it would have taken in fucking roughly 8 more hours almost to do. At that point, I probably would have just said fuck it and stopped. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the view, but the amount of time was quite annoying. Quite annoying. And hey, we did outrun the cops, so that's positive. And yeah, I would have definitely been pushing $1 million plus doing what we just did, but I obviously had to buy the Jamusi, or I did buy the Jamusi. Probably didn't have to, but I knew that truck was going to work right away, and I was just like, I'm not going to build or fix my dump truck and then drive it up, and then end up failing again, to having to take it back, doing something else to it, and going back and forth, and finally figuring it out. And that would have wasted more time, wasted more money, probably because when I finally got the dump truck, or that big dump truck up there, it needed fucking radiator, it needed fucking tires redone and brakes, and the whole body was all wrecked. It was all red like this one is, and it costed when I like ran it to the or like fast traveled it or whatever you want to call it to the nearest shop. It costed $50,000 to fast travel it, and I think it was another 50,000 in repairs, if not more. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm just getting the Chamusi. I know that's gonna make it, so I just gave that the biggest motor, turbo. I changed the transmission and the rear gears to a 355 and gave her a full send. And there's my other dump truck hauling limestone. Or supposed to be hauling limestone. I don't know if actually is. It looked empty. Ah, I fricked up. Yep, okay. I guess we're towing the nearest road. Failed to tow. Why? Failed to tow? There we go. Okay. I don't know why I failed to tow that first time. Well, I guess. I guess that happens. I don't know. Honestly, if I have enough money, I might. Well, we'll run one load of oil. So we'll run down with a load of fuel and then bring back a load of oil and make some money that way. And then I might buy an actual tow truck and do some tow trucking stuff the right way instead of hauling it with the trailer. Even though the trailer does work well. Does work well. Not saying that it don't. But I want to haul some of the bigger stuff that's around the map. Which is going to take time to do, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Because this took a lot of time as well. And honestly, doing this, shoot, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I just really enjoyed this, and it's made me enjoy the game more that you actually have to put that much time and effort into doing something like would actually be in real life. I guess it's kind of cool. I mean, sure, some people might not want to work as hard or work while playing a video game. I guess so. Some people might not like doing that, but I enjoyed it kind of. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would have. But I honestly think it was just because I actually got a working truck that actually would do it, and that the scenery was really nice. I'm gonna put it in autopilot and repair my vehicles because I guess if you do go into this screen, it does not pause the driving. But if you go into this, it pauses the game as long as you're in single player or single player mode. But yeah, I've played with multiple other people playing this game as well. I do enjoy it. You can pretty much join any open server. There's some servers do if you have a company they may not allow it. So you can only drive and do your own stuff and not have what I have like all my buses and everything. So sometimes if you do that and then you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go play my own game, you're gonna have to reopen your business and put your vehicles back on routes that they were already on. I don't know if you have to recreate the routes. You might have to, like for the trucks. I guess last time that I played with other people that didn't allow me to have a business was just I just had buses, so I just reset them. And that was it. Playing with friends, you both can run your own business unless one of you two are whatever, like don't want to have a business or don't want somebody else to be doing businesses, I guess. But normally, when like me and Chuck play, we both have our own businesses, we both do our own things, kind of a deal. But yeah, you can do it however you want. I enjoy playing single player for the most part. Don't have to worry about anything else. But it does help because some people might be doing what I was just doing, like hauling the coal and iron to that place. So then all that you have to do, because they just want to make money, so they're doing that. That pays very well. And say you need H beams, you can run down there and get the H beams and then haul them instead of having to do everything by yourself as well, which is nice. Other people do other things and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice sometimes to play with others. But I do enjoy learning how to do stuff myself as well. Just like this whole video thing and trying to figure out how to do some editing and stuff like that. It's taking a little bit of time. I'm still getting the hang of editing. Most of the time I just make the video, listen to it for a little bit, and then I'm just like, yeah, frick it, it's good enough kind of ordeal. So some of them may have iffy audio, but by the sounds of it, the editing that YouTube already does makes it sound actually pretty decent. So I'm quite impressed on that. Um, I will try to figure out how to at some point make like an intro screen and like an ending screen possibly or something like that. But everything's still a work in progress. I don't know if I'll get to that stuff like right away, but that might be something that I do the first week of December because I have vacation time that whole week, the first week, and then I have vacation week of Christmas as well. So that might be something that I try to figure out how to do then, or look around and see what I can figure out how to make one and stuff like that at that time. But as of right now, I'm just gonna keep doing it this way, and yeah. I don't know if you guys are okay with the long videos of yesterday, but I did see that it had quite a few, or a decent amount of views this morning, so maybe a 2 hour long video was okay, because I pretty much explained everything that I was doing and everything like I always do. But I guess if 2 hour long videos are okay, I will, I guess, broaden my span and make videos depending on what I'm playing and what I'm doing, anywhere from a half hour to 2 hours long, if that's okay with you guys, if you want that. Just after work, some videos probably won't. I got a cop. Gosh darn it. Well, I was gonna say we'll stop for him, but he's. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, man. Oh, I hit my own gosh darn boss. I didn't even look at that. I'm sorry, bossy. I didn't mean to hit you. I honestly don't know if you hit him on accident, it makes him lose. I wouldn't say life, but you have to repair him sooner. I don't know. I don't really want to test it out. Okay, this cop is struggling with life. For some reason, they always seem to struggle for a while, and then they'll come and get you. Oh yeah, I forgot that bus is doing like a school route. I guess. I forgot that I had it set to do that. But I'm going to keep my big dump truck hauling limestone for a little while, and then I'll just take it off. I might buy another bus at some point as well, or just make another bus route. I don't know. But last night, I think I was almost making $10,000 profit off of just having my business run for that long. It was quite insane. It was the most that I was making in one day of ever doing it. But most of the time when I do play, I play for a little while, then I go away and do something else somewhere else with my life or play something else kind of ordeal. So I don't really put a whole full day in playing Motor Town most of the time, but honestly, since I've actually been playing it a lot more, I've actually been really enjoying it more and more. And making videos for and about what I'm doing It's really made it more of a better experience in my opinion. Really been enjoying it, and I will obviously keep on making this kind of content and videos as well, because I really enjoy MotorCon, and playing it more and more has made it it's made it a way better game in my eyes than it was when I first started playing it. Like, I enjoyed playing it when I first started it, but now doing all this stuff has definitely made it way more enjoyable, because you can I've actually like paid attention and noticed that doing certain jobs makes the city grow in an aspect. Like, you make more money doing certain other things, then you make better bonuses and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting on seeing the economy grow and stuff like that. I also really enjoy that this game actually has an economy, so what you actually do actually matters, I guess to say. I don't know what kind of tow truck I want, but I don't even know which ones I can buy at this point. I'm only level 20? 14. 14. So, I could probably only get the two little ones. No, I know I can get I don't know what you would consider it. The one that looks like an actual tow truck, I guess. Instead of the little dory. I know I can get the other one. That's the one that I did have for a while there. When I did do tow trucking for a little bit to figure out what the heck I was doing. But then I decided to stop doing that and just stay trucking. And that's what I did. We will go check on dump trucks, or not dump trucks, tow trucks after I drop this off. But we're still going to go haul fuel. It'll probably be the next video after this one. But we'll go check on the tow trucks to see what the prices are. Since we're that close to them anyways. We will get this cranked around and backed in. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to drop off both at one time. I might have to realign and then back in again, possibly. Maybe I can just weasel it up in there without any issues and drop off both pieces. Oh yeah, oh yeah, frick yeah. Sound effect bonus, and my business is complete. Yeah, it's that's awesome. All right, we're gonna throw a bead. We're gonna go look at it. It's just the little one. Oh sweet. I could have swore you could supply this place, but I don't know if you physically have to supply it or if it's automatic. Depot. Click here. Depot storage. Uh, do you want to restock depot storage? AI vehicles restore their condition using depot storage when visiting at depot during their routes. Parts 0, delivery, total 200. I can rename it. Okay, do you want to restock? Okay. Oh, it says storage 100. Running cost 50. Yes, I want to, but I guess it's storage of 100% already. I don't have any vehicles coming here right now. I will have to set them into a route at some point, but yeah, frick it. We'll just take this over there. Honestly, I got quite a parking area, so I honestly might park all my semis and stuff here. Which we might just do that at the end of this video, just park all the trucks here. It'd be kind of cool, get them all back and everything. Except the two that I have working right now. Where was the tow trucking place at? It's just straight down, right? Yep, okay. I know we've seen it, I just didn't know it was that way. No, that's the harbor, so yeah, it's definitely this way. I'm just on the wrong-ish road. But yeah, we will go check and see how much tow trucks are at the moment. And is the oil still high? It is still freaking high. Frick yeah. So that will be in the next video, me doing oil stuffs. But I'm gonna get all the vehicles parked here first. So this video might be slightly long. And then I can always grab those dumb signs that I have and bring them over here too at some point. I might just do that off the, or before I start the next video as well. I don't know, we'll see. I could always bring my little office that I made here too, but I kind of like it at my house, even though. I'm just gonna bring the semis and the trailers over. I'm gonna leave all my trucks and car trailers, or my 2 trucks, my cars, and car trailer and little box trailer at my house. I think, because obviously they're mine and not the businesses, I guess. I mean, technically, none of the vehicles at my house are part of the business, but I still use them like they are, obviously. And I can add them all to the list to do different things, except the taxis. For some reason, you just can't have a taxi running around. Okay, I did own this one. I know I can buy this one. It's only 90K, so that's not terrible. I don't want a flatbed, and you probably can't haul a lot either, so yeah. Can I get that? I can get the Brutus tanker, but I don't think I can get this. No, level 20. So I can only buy the little guy. Oh, and they do have a car trailer here. I think this would be cool to own, but at the same point, it's stupid expensive. But this is also a crane one, so you can like turn it around and like flip trailers and everything with it, so that'd be cool. But I think I'll do an oil runner too and purchase this one again and make it all angry and fast and fun, just like I do everything else for the most part. But we are going to take this back to my depot and start making a line of vehicles like I have at my house, just not blocking the road anymore. Oh, I do have to purchase a parking stall too, so I can just respawn my vehicles there instead of having to run down the road to the police department or go to one of my houses that I actually have a parking spot at. So that'd be the next, or I guess that'd be the next small project, is to get that. I might put that in this video, but it's pretty much the same thing. You just run to the architect, pick out what kind of parking stall you want, and then just bring it back and set it down. And it's there. You only need one, in my opinion. You could put multiple, but in all reality, you only need one because you can only respawn one vehicle at one point. Unless somebody knows how to respawn multiple vehicles at once. But if you respawn a trailer, or if you respawn a semi, and then you pull that out of the spot, you can get your trailer, and then hook those together, and so on and so forth. But you can't respawn 2 vehicles at once. It's only one. So one spot works perfectly fine, in my opinion. The stand cop. Jesus. They're everywhere. Oh yeah, I did say that we would do some cop stuff too at some point, so. I think today I'm just gonna play Motor Town, and I guess Monday plan, or tomorrow's plan would be Surrounded, I guess. Or, yeah, I'm gonna say that because depending on how in depth I go and what I'll do today, we will just play this. We might not get to Surrounded at this rate. Which I'm okay with that because I'm actually quite enjoying this. We will park trailers out back, I guess. Nah, we'll park them on the side, eh? The only thing that sucks now is, I don't know. If I do it like this, I'm pretty sure the vehicles have to make a loop around. But eh, it's fine. And this is way better level ground, and I don't have to worry about the stupid knoll and backing around and shit into. Oh, that's so much nicer. We're gonna park the trailers in the back, like so, back here. Like leave them lined up, and then just park the truck somewhat up here. Yeah, that'd be kind of sick, I think, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just going off on a limb. But I don't know. I think that's perfect. And we'll go grab the next one. The only thing that sucks is I do have to do something with this trailer. I'm gonna hook it back up. And I guess we'll pull ahead a little bit so it'd be easier to back in. We have to hook that back up. Because for some reason, it does not like going in underneath of this truck. Or going onto this truck. That's a little more flush level-ish. Nope, never mind, I lied. I don't know. For some reason, that trailer's always goofy. Where's me house? I'm pretty much on the same darn road almost. Okay. So we go up here where that flatbed's going up and bang right. And then we go up a little farther and take a left. And then a small right again. I'll be home. Ah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Happy that I got it done now. I'm not sure what while we're at the architect, we can always check and see what the other buildings require. I know the houses don't require anything except you to physically decorate. But we will see what everything else requires. I don't think my tanker and stuff's here, so I will respawn it and get that over there. I think honestly I'm gonna get rid of one of those little frickin' dollies. Hold on, do we have to take a... Actually we can pretty much bang her straight. Go past the spooky mansion and get sideswiped by a car decent. Ah! Damn car. I don't know if you can buy one of those trucks. I'm kind of sick. Just have another little truck running around as well. Use that as like a little, like add it to my business and have it like haul like bundles of pumpkins or carrots. So for Halloween times, you can like purchase like Halloween decorations in the mansion and it's all spooky-ish and stuff like that, which is cool. I have not been to Santa's village, but that's normally it's right up here. So during Christmas, there'll be stuff to buy at Santa's cabin, and it'll be all like Christmas decoration-y, and some of the other like businesses, like the supermarkets and stuff, will have like not ornaments, but like some kind of decorations and stuff that you can also buy during the holidays. At least if they keep on doing it that way. That's what it was last year. Because when I started playing, it was April, and there was still a mixture of Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff still in the game at that time. But now it's kind of, I'm pretty sure all gone since they're not even on the map now. But that's what it is. We will, I guess, I'm gonna grab the tanker. Get that over here. I'm not even sure where the heck that's at. Tanko. Oh, it's all the way over there still. Same with Linky. Yeah, whatever. Get the Tanko. So we have my tanker. Since that's going to be my next job to do anyways, is operate that to go get crude oil. Hold on, does Jeju... Hold on, I gotta check something too. I don't know if Jeju Harbor takes oil and crude oil or just crude oil. I guess I've never honestly. So it takes crude oil. I don't think there is a drop off. Hold on, we will do a truck route and add one. Even though I don't need to, but I can. There's different spots to pick stuff up. So H-beams, log drop off, coal, crude oil, grain, or sunflower seeds. So no, you just can't take regular oil up here, I guess. Unless it's just something that you can and it don't show up. I guess we'll get this over there. And yeah. And what's fun, or what's nice, is say we stop at like one of the repair facilities, or the not one of like the repair depots that I have, but like an actual shop. You can. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah. Why do I? Okay, we gotta. I thought we had a turn there, but almost got sidetracked. But if you go to like one of these like auto shops like this, or tuning shops, I guess they're considered, and you don't have a vehicle, or you want to sell a vehicle, you just. Oh no, you can't sell them there. Never mind. I'm lying. I'm sorry. So, like, want to sell that little dolly that I have. It's hooked to that trailer over there, and I'll keep the bigger one for my, or just keep the bigger one. I have to take that dolly to a selling point and sell it. I forgot that you had to do that. I don't think you can sell vehicles at the tuning shop. I don't think that's an option. So, my bad. I almost said it was. Honestly, I think I prefer this kind of setup over doing the dolly setup more. So I honestly might just sell both dollies and that container trailer or container semi. I honestly don't need it. I can just buy another one of these kind of semis, and if I want to do containers, we can just haul two at a time. I mean, sure, you might get one extra small container hauled with the setup that I do have right now, but at the same point, it's way more time consuming, but you can't nearly go as fast. So I might honestly sell that whole setup that I have there. Yeah, we gotta keep a little straight. Or just, like, yeah, give me more money anyways, since I don't haul that many containers. So we could just do that quick as well. And I can buy more fun stuff like other semis. I can buy the tow truck without having to worry. But I'm still going to haul fuel. I'm still going to haul oil in the next video. That is 100% guaranteed. I really want to do that since it's a high price or high commodity now. I would do it now, but I kind of want to get everything moved over here quick. Even though it's probably going to take a while anyways. I still don't understand why that's so goofy of a trailer. Like, it sits way up in the ass end. I might take it to a shop and lower it, I guess. Oh yeah, when it does rain, your vehicles on grass and mud tend to spin quite a lot sometimes. Just letting you know. Trying to get it wheeled around. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull the truck straight then. Okay. We will pull her a little straighter. Damn rain's making my truck spin and not wanna get completely straight. There we go. But yeah. I kind of want all my vehicles in one, or all my super trucking stuff in one place, and that's perfect. I can have everything literally in one place. And yes, I have been using my parking brake a whole lot more lately. I've learned my lessons. Okay, we got, what, two more trailers that are disconnected, I think. So we'll get those hauled, and we will bring that other semi over. Actually, I got three trailers to bring over, I think, still. You got the logging trailer, the grain trailer, and the container trailer that's currently hooked up to that other semi, but that semi I'm just gonna sell. I mean, sure, it does a great job and everything, and I'm not complaining about it. I just honestly don't have a use for it no more. If I'm gonna haul containers, I'd just rather haul them with something that I know will haul them, and I will actually get there at a reasonable time instead of being sluggish. And sure. It's a great setup for hauling 3 containers or a big container and a small container at the same time. Works perfect. I'm not complaining about it. It does what it needs to do. It's it just makes the process longer because you can't move as fast. Which that's what it is, I guess. Oh yeah, and there are stop signs at some places and some intersections I've noticed. Not all, but there are some. Yeah, we have green trailer, log trailer, and that trailer. Okay, good. And we can get everything else realigned and set. Then all that I have to recall or get is my tanker with a dolly on it. And we'll just keep the other dolly and not use this one. I'll just sell this dolly right here and that truck. I have no use for it now. Like I said. So we'll just rock and oh yeah, get all connected up. I think my next truck or semi that I buy will be like the Mac looking one. So I have all 3 of the big heavy semis. I like that Gollum or the one that looks like a Peterbilt, but I don't know. I like this one a lot better. And yeah, this one's already got like pushing 1400 or 1460 miles on it. Like this is my hauling semi for everything anymore, or it was my hauling semi for everything. And then I started branching out, buying other things, and started using different vehicles for different jobs. And now, since I've gotten everything that I like doing figured out, I'm just going to go back using this or one of the other semis that I do have. Honestly, I only need one semi because I can technically only do one job at one time. But it's nice to have multiple different choices sometimes too. Just in case you want to haul a lot of stuff at one point, you can haul a lot of stuff with something else other than this. But container jobs, honestly, like if you're doing them just in town all the time, yeah, sure, I recommend doing that semi with the or that flatbed semi with the whatever that container trailer and container setup for in-town jobs. But if you're hauling them all the way down south, I don't think it's worth your time because the hills the hills kill a normal semi with just 2 containers on them. If 3 on it, it's a quite long process. I went the long way around this time. Oh well. But yeah, So I'm going to get everything that I want over here done and dropped off, and then I will get everything ready for the next video, which will be, shoot, I don't know. We might try and squeeze all the vehicles over here and then going down and getting that parking stall so it'll all just be in one video instead of me starting out getting that thing and then having to hook all this stuff or hook my semi back up to the tanker. But what I won't show is this. Well, I could show that too. The selling process of that dolly and that truck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get closer. Oh yeah, that's fine. I am a whole lot better at backing up the setup too than the dolly setup. So the dolly setup is quite the damn struggle, like you seen in the last video, or not last video, but a few videos ago, where I was hauling oil to the plastic factory. I could not get that done. It was a pain in the ass until I got this semi. And then I can back up pretty damn near straight every time. Now, if there's a lot of weight, sure, it sucks at turning anyways, but yeah, it's flying. And instead of wasting the $300 every time, or $100 to fast travel, I'm just going to drive and pick up everything with this, trailer-wise, which we only have one more trailer to pick up anyways. But yeah. Yeah, and then I can reorganize my cars. I can park them all out front of my house instead of off to the side. And I can always purchase more vehicles as well. Or cars and set them there. Like a whole little collection. I have a tendency of collector, like, in like most games that you can buy vehicles, I tend to buy as many as I can if I like them. And just like piss them off and then just leave them sit and do absolutely nothing with them. Drive them every once in a while. Like when I play GTA by myself online, I just go into a friends only thing and just play by myself. I usually just buy cars and just piss them off, and then store them in all my miscellaneous garages and shit as well. No, I'm kind of getting to that point. I think I already have 4 cars and 2 trucks now, and this plus all my 4 semis technically, because I have this one, I have the Golem, a container truck, and then I have my tanker truck, which I'm keeping the tanker truck. Not getting rid of that. I do every once in a while. I do like going for the long haul and doing that because it pays well. Containers pay well, but I don't know. I just don't care for this setup, hauling containers. Honestly, I should buy the other one of these trailers too, so I have double. Because you can haul doubles of this, which that might be my next purchase as well. And then I could actually make a video of hauling grain as well instead of just having that mess up that I did. We can go super grain hauling with 2 hoppers instead of just 1. Hold on, does it turn better with this truck? Fuck no. Maybe. Maybe. Seems to turn better with this truck. Or are we stuck? We stuck? No, it does. So, yeah, that... Don't haul this back hopper with that truck. It got wedged and stuck underneath, and I couldn't get it to turn. Or I couldn't get it to make the full turn. It kept on wedging itself. But no, it seems to work pretty decent. I guess we'll try and back it in somewhat when I get up here. Yeah, just butt crashed. But yeah, we will see. Maybe it just needs a different semi to haul the back hopper than the one that I was hauling it with. Because this one has a little bit of shorter rear end. Like it don't stick out as far, I think. I don't know. There's a cop up here. We're probably gonna get pulled over. Nah, yeah, we're doing 50 and 30. My bad. Don't pull me over, officer. I'm still gonna pass you, I don't care. Yep. Oh, well, you can catch me if you want. We can go straight, right? Yeah, straight. Ah, shoot. I think you gain XP or driving skill or whatever if you outrun them. I guess I really haven't really paid attention to that, but I think that's also a thing. If you outrun them. And I've just had the tendency anymore of outrunning them unless I know I can't. But lately, the cops have been kind of really special, and if they're not right behind you or get turned around right away, they usually struggle real hard on trying to catch you and find you. So I kind of just have been just sending it. Doing some GTA shit. Running from the po-po. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll actually download GTA on my PC, and obviously I'll have to restart everything because so right now you can't merge profiles like that. So I will have to start it all over again, which sucks. I didn't do any of the real main missions. I just buy businesses for the most part, and then do a bunch of missions for the business, and then make a bunch of money, and yeah. The only missions that I ever did online, for the most part, I didn't even do any of the heist stuff unless I was actually playing with other people. Most of the time, it was just little odd jobs that you can do with other people, like I don't know, just some stupid ass odd jobs. I don't know what you want to call them. They're the ones that are like in mission settings or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just blabbing now. But now, since I got all these here, I'll park this up here, and then I'll grab the other semi and trailer. The cop must be nearby. My bar went up again. Parking brake. And headlights are off. Okay, we're golden. Then we'll just fast travel down here now and get rest of shit moved. Nah, I don't. Square. Yes, thank you. Cannot. I'm wanted. Oh yeah. So I will have to surrender $300, $400. Decent. Decent. We'll fast travel now. Ah. I guess I will repair my shite. I should just start having them come to my depot now. But we'll take this one. I guess this last semi-trailer setup. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the setup, but it's not worth it for what I have been doing lately. I'm gonna keep the trailer. Just gonna get rid of the semi. Or I'll just get rid of the dolly. I don't know. Yeah, most of the time if I'm doing container shit, I'm hauling two at a time or one big one. So I'm just gonna get rid of the semi and the dolly. Might as well, frick it. Hey, I've been getting better at following the directions that I've been going. I only need a GPS now. That's meant. But yeah, this semi is really sluggish. We're doing 37 miles an hour up this low hill. Completely empty. And this is completely pissed off. Like, it's got the biggest motor, turbo. It's a 6-speed. I guess I could probably change the gearing so it can pull harder, but meh, we're just gonna sell it and the dolly behind it. And I'm pretty sure there is a. Hold on, where are we? Right there? Yeah, there's that place, so we'll just sell it there when we're done. Actually, we'll just get this down to my house, and then I'll fast travel and get my other semi, and then I'll disconnect this, and then sell it, and then buy the tow truck, and then just bring the tow truck up here, and then next video will be just oil. Yeah. So yeah. That sounds perfect. I don't know. I'm just blabbing and trying to figure stuff out while I'm doing it. And we got a 5-0. The po-po's in front of us. Beep beep. Beep bite. I don't understand why some of the vehicles do that. Like, they'll be going down the road like this. I don't understand. And then, like, when they start going straight again, they'll stop it. Or when they're stopping. And then every once in a while they go back, swerving. I don't know if they're drunk or what, but it don't happen to all the vehicles. It's just some that it happens to. So I don't know if it's something that the devs have to fix or something, but we're running out of parking spots. At least physically. We're just gonna park this all retarded because I'm not gonna be able to back this in, I don't think, the way that I want it to. No. Maybe. No, we're gonna jackknife. I hate these fucking dollies so much. So we'll just shut this off, park brake, get up, and just be done with that. We will get garbage truck. No, we'll get this one. We're closer to this. And then we'll get the garbage truck. I kind of want all my, like, working vehicles down here. I could bring my taxi down here too, I guess. I don't know. Man. I'm just thinking. Just thinking. Oh yeah, this truck actually looks pretty decent inside too. Most of the other ones kind of have like a similar interior, but like these actual like regular semi trucks or semis, depending on where you're at, would look like inside, but all like the like Atlases or the I don't know what the other one, the Komodo, something like that. The other semis all have like a similar-ish interior, kind of, sort of. Like, sure, some of the stuff kind of looks a little different, but like the dashes look almost the same in most of the semis. I don't know. I guess I've driven more of the semis than cars, so I don't know if all the cars' interiors are different, or if they all kind of look similar. I guess that's something that we could check out too at some point, and just make that a little short blurb in one of the videos, I guess. We'll get this slid around and parked. Oh yeah, that was almost perfect. Almost perfect. But yeah, I think this has a longer ass. Yeah, it has a longer ass end than that one. So it always catches on that fucking trailer that I have. That green trailer. And you can't turn sharp with that one. I'm guessing if you have that, the front hopper instead of the rear hopper, it probably turns just a little bit better. But, I don't know, man. Guess that's something that we could look at too at some point. I just want fast travel. I guess since we're here, this interior looks like a box dash shifter. We'll get out. How do we get out? Oh, get down there. This car. Hold on. No. Not exactly the same. I guess they do change interiors. I guess somewhat. Regular dash, kind of with a shifter. How about this one? Oh yeah, this has the same dash, same pretty much setup. Okay, whatever. Hold on, did that frick was mine? Yeah, hold on, there we go. Alright, we're golden. So I guess some dashes are slightly different than others. Get out of here. My garbage truck's mint. I love it. I could always make another garbage truck video as well, if you guys want to see that. But I've already got enough on my plate now that I kind of want to do, so we will continue doing that plan and then add to it as we go. And maybe at some point I will get surrounded today. If not, I guess that's tomorrow problem after work, which is fine. I'm okay throwing in another game throughout the week and stuff like that. So. And split apart some videos with different content, different games, stuff like that. Instead of just doing one game all the time. We'll split apart, or we'll definitely do Surrounded tomorrow, as long as nothing crazy happens after work, I guess. Showed him. I mean, it is Monday, and I don't think anything's going on tomorrow night, as far as I know. Wednesday, have a fire meeting, so I will not post anything. I mean, that starts at like 5:45, so like an hour after I get done with work. So I will not post anything tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, Wednesday, my bad. Which, I guess that's okay. And then after that, I'll be back doing the same old same. Playing video games, posting videos. I think we'll just park this on this side, like right over here, right up front. And then we will disconnect that stubby that we have over here. Or disconnect the truck from the dolly over there and go sell that shenanigans. Even though I'm going to have to park that trailer. I guess we can get everything moved quick. Yank that out and pull ahead. And the only vehicle that I have to bring over now is the... So we'll use this one. The tanker truck with the other dolly. Which honestly, I'll just get one of those parking stalls and just have it fast travel here. So I don't have to drive it. Now I gotta put a landing here so we don't get stuck. And pull ahead. And then crank her and back up. Yeah, we're definitely running out of space. Well, not space, but running out of space to park stuff back on this corner. Yeah. Get over this way a little bit. Alright, now we can straighten up a little bit. Yeah. Golden. Yeah, perfect. Well, no, everything's kind of sort of in line. And disconnect, or lower and disconnect, and pull away. Do a little grinding, and go park. And then we'll go sell that. And buy a tow truck, possibly. Well, I guess it's not possible, it's happening. Since it's only 90 grand. I don't know how much it is gonna cost to piss it off like I want it to, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give her the good old fucking shitty bang bang. Oh, there is an upgrade place here too, so I don't even have to take it anywhere else. That's awesome. Last time I bought a tow truck, I think I just bought it from like a used car dealership. I don't think I came up here and bought it, and if I did, I honestly don't remember. And I guess maybe sometime else we could always, so I could fast travel like the northern part of the map, I could always buy a camper and park it up there. I guess that's something that I could do at some point as well. Do I have the dolly on here? Ah! We're crashing. Officer, help me! I'm crashing. Ah, shoot. But yeah, you can buy campers or RVs or whatever you want to call them, and place them anywhere in the map, and technically that's a home, so you can fast travel to them, which is cool. So, say you want something all the way at the bottom of the no, fuck you, cop. Gonna have to catch me, honk honk. He's faster than I am. We're gonna miss our stop. Damn coppers. Oh, he slowed down. Wow. Skirt. Oh, we're gonna roll. Maybe not. Fuck that dolly. I don't know, we're golden. Maybe there isn't a sell spot here. No, it is out back. Right? Yeah, it's right there. But I don't think you can sell something with the popo, so we're gonna have to stop. Only thing that sucks, we're gonna have to sell the dolly first. Yeah. Officer, stop. Well, it's only $100 for a speeding ticket, that's fine. Oh, you need an owned vehicle. I gotta back it in the fucking parking stall now. Fuck it. Copper. CUDA. Container. No, I want the Linky. Sell for 6 grand, yes. So this semi is a CUDA, it's not an Atlas. I mean, they're pretty much the same setup. How much do we get? Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Got a $500,000 now. But yeah, when you first start out, like, doing or when you're going through, like, the tutorial steps, I think you get to operate the dory for a little bit. And yeah, but I'm gonna buy this one, since that's all that I can at the moment. I kind of wanted this one back here, this one, but I cannot. What's this one called? Oh, don't even tell me. What's this one? Brutus. So the Brutus tow truck. Kind of wanted this, but I can't buy or rent at the moment. So we will just buy this one and get her all painted up. Pissed off. I mean, you can't upgrade the winch or anything, I don't think, but repairs, no repairs. Paint. Body can be purple. Maybe. Might change it around. We will go lime green. Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel better with it the other way around. So we'll do purple or lime green on bottom and purple up top. Question mark. I honestly don't know. Or we do black up top? Question mark. Where's black right there? Black. Then do purple bottom. Yeah, that looks kind of nicer. So we'll do it that way. Windows will tint slightly. So brightness, and then just slightly lower this down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And it only costs $100 to do the paint jobs. Powertrain, we need put a heavy duty radiator in for what reason? I don't know. But we'll put it in. Intake. Short gives you more torque, right? No, long gives you more torque, so we'll give it more torque so it has more oomph. I guess engines 330 horsepower, so we're at 317 now. Right? Yeah, 317. We'll sell this one. Turbocharger, stock turbo puts us at 349. The stage 1 puts us at 380.8. So we got that in there. Tranny. We got that or that. 5-speed, 13-speed. We will go with the MK1 and sell the other one. Final ratio. Oh, it's got 355 already installed, so we'll just go with that one. LSD, obviously lock differential, obviously. Why wouldn't we? Suspension, I don't think we have to worry about that. Springs, we will do 300, so it's a little stiffer and have some give. Gas breakers 4, install all 4. Dampeners, we will also do 300 and buy all 4. Ride height, I don't think it really matters. We can lift it to the moon if we want, or I guess moon is at 10. Make it a little taller. But yeah, we'll keep it factory for now. Actually, we will bump it up just a little over factory. So, put it at a lucky 7. Or should we just do 10? Frick it, we'll just send it with a 10. Oh, we gotta buy. It's 10 grand each one, make it. Jesus. 7 grand. Alright, we'll just leave it factory, I guess. Wheel spacing, we don't need. Angle kit, I don't think really matters at this point, since we're not doing nothing crazy. Tires, we got heavy duty or high load capacity. Shoot. We'll leave the front tires factory, and then we'll put the heavier duty ones in the rear. And sell the two that we don't need. Alright, and then the front are just the other ones. So that's fine. Wheels, we will. What? We got the HD ones. How about we get the Roadmaster rims? Yep. Those ones kind of look awesome too. But we will get the Roadmaster rims. Yeah, I like those ones more. Makes it look a little older. We can sell the HD ones on. I mean, obviously doing this does not. Well, we can put a winch on the front too. Decent. That one requires level 100. Oh, this is the tow winch. So you can upgrade the the towing winch itself. But we can only get that one because we're not 30 or 100 yet. So I guess that be it for this. And there is an annoying ass siren on tow trucks. Not exactly sure why, but they have sirens and flashing lights. Can we skirt? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, there are different siren options. So you got that, you got that, you got that one. You just got flashing lights, no siren. You got that one. Okay, you got different options for sirens in the truck. I thought it was just one type and one type only. Nah, yeah. Multiple. Okay. Yeah. So I will get this dropped off. We will quickly get the tanker, and if I still have a little bit of time, I will show you how to get the parking spot. If not, I guess that'd be the first thing that we do in the next video before we start hauling oil. Well, I guess before we haul oil, we'll see if there's a fuel run down south, so we can just make it pay both routes instead of just one. But either way, hold on. Do the reverse lights stay on? That's dumb. Alright, there we go. Golden. Now the reverse lights on anything else. Yeah. I don't know. It don't obviously hurt the vehicle in the game. It don't kill it or anything, but I am not in the right vehicle. Blah, blah. Drive. Thank you. Alright, there we go. I don't know. OCD or something stupid. I don't know. We will fast travel back down here to this house. And then, yeah, if you purchase one of these, you can get any one of your vehicles. So yeah. Tanko 40? No, it's the Atlas. Dump Atlas tanker. So we will get this. Hold on, I gotta get the dolly too while I'm here. We will keep that dolly just in case I do want to haul extra fuel, I guess. But where's the dolly at? Dolly. Rear. No. There it is. Anyways, this was a heavier duty dolly. I honestly don't know if this dolly is stronger than the other one, honestly. It just gives you more axles and you can carry more weight. I think that's the only difference. Literally. So we'll get this dropped off quick and yeah. Although we'll start the next video with me purchasing that, so I'll get drove over to the vendor or the property guy, and then we'll just fast travel back to my property and place it, and then start hauling fuel / oil again. But we will make a contract and do it that way. So since it's a high commodity right now, still is, yeah, oil drilling to Jesuit Harbor. Anything else for crude oil? No, just that plastic pallets there for 160. So what are the highest ones right now? Cheese to that supermarket all the way down below. Coal. I could haul coal again, but that goes to that harbor. So, or iron ore to the steel mills at 200 now again for the coil. Coal to there. So coal to either one of those places might actually be decent, but I can only haul 6 at a time. To a certain extent, I guess. I don't know, that might be something else, but we'll definitely do the oil run. the other, or not with this, we'll use the actual semi and tanker. So it's a little faster. I mean, yeah, a little less pay, but I can still take a contract. I won't be able to take the big contract because I think the big contract's 50, so I'll be able to take the 20 or 40 or whatever there is. But that's fine. Anyways, it's up to 200%, so we'll be making good money either way. So yeah, I would do it this way, but we've already did it this way with this tanker setup, and I don't really feel like completely struggling on doing it. Even though it's still going to be a lot of weight for the other semi, so it'll be somewhat of a struggle. I don't think it'll be as bad as this setup. Yeah, I haven't done it in a hot while, and I can always change the suspension around in the semi too as well beforehand, so I can always check that out while I'm preparing to make the next video. I gotta grab something to drink and maybe something to munch on quick too, since it's 1:30 and I haven't eaten yet today. I wasn't hungry this morning like yesterday. I'm not really hungry right now either. Just kind of in the mood for some munchies or something to gnaw on for a few minutes. So I'll probably grab something to gnaw on after I'm done doing this, or disconnecting this, and parking this over here. And I'll line up all the other shenanigans that I have sitting around. Well, you gotta stay out of the way of the sidewalk, even though the sidewalk don't come this far. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I guess thank you guys for watching my video. I'm really happy that we got this completely done now and don't have to struggle anymore and all that stuff. It was fun building, fun with all the different stuff that you have to do, even though it's a wee bit of a struggle. This is what it looks like inside. I don't know if you can come up here. Oh, you can. Here's a little office that you can throw a computer on and do nothing with if you want. Wrenches and stuff. It's full storage still because I don't have nothing coming here to get repaired. I just kind of wanted it, and I will probably start adding vehicles to the list to stop off from here. But some of the vehicles, like this limestone hauling dump truck right now, can't make it up here without fucking up its complete order of operations. So might be able to add the buses to come here at some time, since all my buses pretty much come to Jeju or are in Jeju at some times. I did change the route for my tanker, or my little tanker, from just hauling fuel and milk. I have like 3 routes made for it. So I have fuel and milk, which is just hauling one set of fuel to the farm, taking milk to the cheese factory, and making that loop. And then fuel to concrete was just hauling fuel from Jeju to the concrete place. And then max is everything, I think. Oh, cancel. Whatever. It's doing that route right now, so it it's a mess. So it goes from Jeju Harbor down to here, and it picks up milk, takes it there, takes an empty load from here, or is empty from here back to here. Then from here it goes down to this farm, and then it goes from here, takes the milk over there, and goes back and gets fuel and restarts. It's insane. And it's kind of sort of making money, not a whole lot, but it's paying for itself at this point. And right now, just for this last, I don't know, 2 hours of playtime roughly, I'm making 12 grand off of my business. It's fucking doing real good at this point. It hasn't hit day 4 yet, so I haven't made any money, but over time it makes pretty good money. Okay, today we're at negative, I guess. I think today is like your starting day, and the day 1, day 2, day 3. So everything gets added together at the end. But yeah, in total we've lost just over almost 12,000. We've made 24,000 in total, and current money we're making 12,000, 1,300 for this day. which is fantastic. And these are my two biggest paying ones right now. Is the fast bus doing the whole ring around the map up here, and then the Atlas hauling limestone. This bus was doing decent last night, tonight, or today, not so much. That is iffy every time, and then that's doing okay. So's all of them except this one for some reason. It's failing right now, but that's okay. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos. It's been a blast doing this, even though it was a struggle. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos as well, and hope you guys like coming back and watching them. Thank you for liking, watching, and if you want to subscribe, subscribe. It will give me it. It'll be great, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you for watching them. I will be back in the next one where we'll be hauling fuel and oil, or oil and fuel, depending on what we all do. We will also do the parking spots, so we can just fast travel vehicles here as well. But thank you for everything, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.